So you know how to smash your birdies, your grades, and your ladies, but you have one problem. You're lacking power, making your birdies, grades, and ladies all screaming for more. But worry no more, because today we're going to teach you everything about adding more power into your smash from beginner all the way to advanced. Lesson number 1, increase your string tension. If you feel like you have proper smash technique, but your smash is not getting any faster, then that probably means your strings are too loose. Here I have a racket at 22 pounds and a racket at 28 pounds, and I'm going to show you the smash difference. First is our 22-pound racket. Now the 28-pound racket. When your strings are loose, it's similar to using a fishing net to try to catch your bird. It won't create any repulsion. When your strings are tighter, imagining you're hitting the birdie with a solid board, but with some flexibility, increasing your repulsion and power. Lesson number 2, increase your smash power by focusing your hitbox. Now you might know the common equation of momentum, which is force multiplied by time. Through this theory, you might be thinking along the period that you're generating momentum, you'll be also generating more force over time. But this isn't correct. Due to how light the badminton racket is, you will have reached terminal velocity, your maximum velocity, very early on. So let's say in my swing, I reach terminal velocity here. Then there's no need for me to keep accelerating, as that is the fastest I could possibly swing. That means any energy, once we reach terminal velocity here, from here to here, would have been wasted energy that's not actually going into our smash. So if we want to have a faster smash, we need to make sure we can reach our racket terminal velocity in the shortest range possible, so that we use all of our energy in this period, keeping it small, to hit the terminal velocity into the bird for a faster smash. Lesson number 3 for increasing your smash speed is going to be super easy, and that's choosing the correct grip size for your hands. If your grip size is too big, you have no room to close your hands. That means you have no power to generate without that room. If your grip size is too small, that means as you grip, you'll be over gripping like this. Imagine how much strength you have when you're properly gripping in a full fist versus if you over grip. You cannot grip enough. A good rule of thumb for finding out how big your racket grip should be is to do your normal grip, and your thumb should be slightly resting over your middle finger. If it's too much over the first knuckle, then that's too far. If it's not touching, then your racket grip is too big. Our fourth method is to increase your badminton smash speed through visual abstract imagery. If I were to imagine what beginners visualize during their smash, it would be something like this. Beginners, when they're smashing, they try to generate as much power as possible up to this point, but they have no intention of what their shot is doing after this point. So I can see that the visual imagery is all focused on this point and maybe 1 meter in front of them. Having this visual imagery will really slow down your smash. Let's use a punch as an example. What beginners do in their badminton smash is similar to this type of punch. They'll be generating all their power onto the contact point, but they don't know what's happening after. A punch equivalent of this is they'll be generating as much power as possible going to the contact point, but they're not actually punching the person through, and that's the most important thing when you're trying to contact something. A correct and effective punch is when you generate your power onto the contact point, but once you reach the contact point, you're generating this force all the way through and into them. This is an example of what it looks like when you only focus your power onto the contact point. This is an example of what it looks like when you focus your power, nailing it into the ground. You'll see that the second one has significantly more intention and follow-through, and that will significantly increase your smash speed. Lesson 5, and I would say this is the most important lesson to smash faster and harder, and that's to smash less. Yes, you heard it. In order to increase your smash power, you need to smash less. If your opponent is 100% ready for your smash all the time, it doesn't matter if you have the world's fastest smash. If your opponent is a decent opponent, like me, or even a little worse to me, they'll be able to return it. Therefore, what you want to do effectively is first move your opponents around and create a variety of shots so they're not able to predict your smash. And when it is time to come to that smash, you can focus all your power and stamina into that winning shot and follow up. It's a good old saying, less is more. It doesn't matter how big it is, it's how you use it. So wield your weapon effectively, my friends. Blast off!